Art has been a huge part of the Warehouse District from its inception, starting with Voices from the Warehouse, which was really the Kickstarter of what made this neighborhood so popular. Today we're going to be stopping in at Gallery C. It's a working studio and also a great art gallery. Come on inside, let's take a look. Well, Paula, thank you so much for inviting us here to Gallery C. Tell me, how did the gallery get down here to the Warehouse District?
Yeah, so this gallery is founded in 2013. We're a nonprofit exhibition space for visual art, both 2D and 3D. So this was kind of, after the Voices from the Warehouse District exploded across the street and really brought a vibrancy to the district, Gallery C kind of came after that. So the building started to be revitalized, the opportunity to have art in this building kind of came to life through John Badger's living retrospective piece. From that, all of the art people in the community and in the building were like, hey, this should not be the lobby of a building, this should be an art space. So that's really where Gallery C came from.
Yeah, it is an amazing space, and really it's wonderful to see not only all the different textures between the brick and the wood, and how it contrasts with the art is just so great.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about the artists that you bring in.
So this space, we're an exhibition gallery, visual art and sculpture, as I might have already said, and we're doing international touring shows, regional art, and local art. We're also doing a little bit of emerging. We have Studio Works in the basement, which is our working artist studio space for local artists, and so we do a retrospective of their work as well. So that's kind of who we are supporting. We currently have a partnership with the Dubuque Museum of Art that's bringing in 1 to 3 museum quality shows a year that are traveling around the world. So we're able to have that high-end contemporary as well.
It's so great to see a building like this, which was dormant for so long, and now it's alive, and people are coming in and out. How many shows a year do you guys do about?
We are on a 5-week exhibition schedule, so that's 6, I'm really bad at math, that's 6 shows per year, the 5-week runs of each. So that's what we're doing. In addition, we bring in programming, we'll do a lecture series, we have First Fridays, which brings in sort of that whole contingency to get downtown, check out the art, check out what's happening. So 6 shows a year plus programming, as well as Studio Works, which is below us.
That's great, that's great. This space and this part of town is just so unique. How do you think the art fits into that?
Well, I think that the revitalization of the district and architecture as art is like the key point to all of that. Now, the vibrancy of arts in Dubuque, we're really a catalyst for this kind of revitalization, and it's a partnership of that private, public, the property owners. So art, to me, is an elemental piece. Mm-hmm. And Voices, as we all know, so much was a catalyst for that. These streets were closed, there were no lights, there were no streets, the buildings were dilapidated. So arts, as always, across the country, is sort of that driver that is a key for revitalization. So I think it's inevitable that it's here. It's a catalyst, and then it becomes a foundation for expression, really, right?
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's pretty.
And it's, I mean, I love it. What can you tell me about the artists that you have in the gallery today?
The artists that are here, I love this show. This is Stories Told and Untold. It's the work of 2 artists, a local assemblage artist, Paula Hopkins. She does these stories through these life boxes. And then Holly Myers is an artist. She's a visual artist, painting and drawing out of Madison, Wisconsin. And she's telling stories through these antiquity pieces. She's looking at old photographs and sort of reproducing the 20s, 30s, and 40s and telling stories about her own life through these antiquated photograph albums, which I think is a really cool idea. So they're both telling life stories, and so that's sort of the theme of this particular show.
That's great. So this is one part of Gallery C, and then downstairs we have studio?
It's called Studio Works, and it's a working artist studio space, so they're studios for rent for people that can't have a studio in their home. So they have these, we'll call them a cage. They're a studio, these beautiful rolling doors. It's a completely renovated nonprofit space in the basement. And with that, they have workshop space, classroom space, is a shared studio space, and then they have their private working studio space as well, for a nominal fee, honestly, and in this beautiful building. And they get the collaboration of all of the other artists working around them. And inside of that, we do programming as well to bring people in. They can sell their work, they can teach classes, and then they just can work.
So Paula, thank you so much for showing off this space. Where can people learn more about Gallery C?
Oh, you can find us right here in the Schmidt Innovation Center. It's 900 East Jackson. We're open Wednesday through Sunday, 1 to 4. You can always find us at our opening receptions every 5 weeks. You can hit us on First Friday, every first Friday of the month. And then you can always find us at gallerycm.org for all of our programming.
Yeah, it's amazing how art fits so well into this space, and the Paradco building and the Schmidt Innovation Center, everything comes together so beautifully. Thank you so much, Paula.
Thank you so much for having us. We appreciate it.